So these are properties of metals. They have high boiling and melting points. They're good conductors of heat and electricity. They're hard, they're shiny, and they have high tensile strength, malleable and ductile. So basically they resist being stretched. And then for non-metals, the properties are that they have high ionization energy, high electronegativities, poor conductors of heat, poor conductors of electricity, brittle solids. They're not malleable or ductile. They're dull, not shiny, although some of them may be shiny. And they gain electrons easily. The metalloids properties are they're solids at room temperature. They're semiconductors of heat. Some conduct heat, and some of them are shiny. They're not malleable or ductile. So they have a characteristic of both non-metals, and then they have some characteristics of metals. Alright, here's the periodic table drawn with the elements in it. So it's hydrogen, okay, I'll press out further because we're not right. So I'm going to do another video on how I draw this, but I memorized the periodic table with my mnemonics, so I go hydrogen, Lena, Ken, Rob, press out further because Science TV, Chromium, Mr. Flick, Honey, Cousin, Y, Z, and these are all the metals. And then I have my metalloids in here, and my metals, and these are the non-metals drawn in with the atomic numbers on them. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and just keep going. So basically it goes 2, 10, 18, 36, 54, 86, and the charges are on the bottom. Noble gases have no charges. The alkaline metals have a +1 charge. Alkaline have +2. Group 3A has +3. This group with carbon has just a 4 charge, and then nitrogen is -3. Oxygen is -2. Fluorine has halogens have -1. And then I have my lanthanide metals. These are all metals, so there's 15 boxes of them. And I just drew in like these as well, which I should know. And I'll do another video on this as well. So basically, for the ones on the top, there are 1s1, 2s1. So this is the s1 portion. And then I have a 2s2 portion, so it starts 1, and then this starts at 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then where this stops at 4, this starts at 3. So I have my 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D. Then where you have your 1s1, this is my 1s2, and then these are all p orbitals. And they also start here at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll do that first. So here I have 1s2, and that's it. And then for the p orbitals, I have 2p1, p2, p3, p4, p5, p6, and then 3p1, p2, p3, p4, p5, p6, 4p1, same thing, 5p1, 6p1. And then for the 1s orbitals, I have my 1s1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 2s2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here you have your 3D orbitals. So this is where it's a little tricky. So you have your 3D1, 3D2, 3D3. So instead of having a 4 and 5, you have 5, 5, but it's basically 1, 2, 3, skip the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no 9, and then there's a 10. And for the 4D, you have 1, 2, skip the 3, skip the 4, you have your 5, there's no 6. I have a different way of, just based on color coding it, it helps me to remember it. So what I do first is I draw these in, and then I draw this in, keeping in mind that this is a 1s2, and then I just draw in these without the numbers in them. So I just draw in the 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just put in 3D, 4D, and 5D, and 6D, and then I slowly go through and adding the numbers. So the ones that I have memorized that I know are going to repeat are these. So these are all like going to end in 10s. So you have 2 boxes, 3 boxes, and then 2 and 2. So 2, 3, 2, 2. So I just fill in the 10s that I know are going to repeat themselves. And once I do that, I know that right after the 10, I have a 10, 9, 8. So I fill that one in next. So I have 10, 9, 8. And then I go through this line. So I know that this is going to be my 5, 5 repeating. So it repeats kind of like the 10s repeat. You also have 5s repeating, but it's a little different. See how this is shaped with this pointed out? This is shaped with this pointed out. Where it points out is where you have your 4. These do not change. These stay at 10s. So where it points out, I have my 4. I just fill in the 5, 5, 5, 5, and then add in my 4. And then I already did this, 10, 9, 8. The rest, I just go through and fill it in. So since I already have this filled in, and that the red portions filled in, I go through and I add the numbers in. So I have 3D1, 2, 3, 4, skip the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is already filled in for me. So I have my 1, 2, skip the 3, skip the 4, 5. I remember I filled this out originally. So I have 1, 2, just pretend that this is a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is another tricky one. So where you have your 6, 7, honestly, when I do the first line, I know I have 1, 2, 3, skip 4, 5, 6, 7. I just do my 7, 8 right away. So you can also do this when you do your 10s, do your 10, 9, 8. You can do your first line and then just do this and fill it in right away, and then you're done. The rest of them are easy. They kind of follow 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you've done the first 2 lines, 1, 2, 3, skip 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, already done, and then you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you're done. So just to repeat myself, I have my 1s2 done, 2s2 done, I have my 1s2, so you have 1s1, 1s2, 2s2, and then you have your p orbitals, which start at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you have your d orbitals. So there's 4 boxes of them, and there's 10 spaces. So you do your 10s, you do your 5s, you do your 10, 9, 8, and then you do the first line, and then you do 6, 7, 7, 8, and then the rest you just kind of fill in. And then when it comes to the lanthanide and actinide series, these are the F orbitals. And the way that I memorize this is it's a little different, so I'll probably just do a separate video on this. But basically, something easy about it is that you have your 4 Fs and you have your 5 Fs, and some of them repeat themselves. So remember, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You have 15 boxes and two spaces. So the first one is a 4. The first lanthanide series are all 4 Fs. These are all 5 Fs. So just fill that in, 4 Fs and 5 Fs. And once you're done with that, the last 4 boxes are all 14s. So you fill that in right away. These are not going to change, so it's going to be 4F14, 5F14. And then when you get to 7, 7 also repeats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you have 7, 7, 7, 7. So these repeat, these repeat. And then I have this would have been my 8. So you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would have been your 8. So you have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that you can kind of know. These repeat, these repeat, these you kind of know once you pretend that that's an 8. And then when you get to this part, you have your 5D1, 6D1, 6D2. That's something that's important, so I just put it in red because it does change. Instead of having a 4F, you have a 5D orbital. Remember, these are your D orbitals right in here. Here you also have a 5D orbital, and the reason why is because this actually came from here. So this is your box that would have been in here. When you see the periodic table drawn, these 2 boxes are actually taken out. So this would have been your 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D. So that's why you have them here, 5D, 6D. And then 6D1, 6D2, basically. So once you fill that in, you can start drawing this in. So it's gonna be, this would have been in here, that would have been in here, and then the rest you are able to follow. So you've done this, you've done that, you've done this, and then the next thing you would do is, for your 4F orbitals, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, 3, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. If that makes sense. But it's just my tricky way of remembering the orbitals. So I hope that helps. I'm just gonna go over it again. Alright, thanks.